running from the weather.
Everyone hold on to your butts.
Endeavour's getting put through it right now. So unpredictable in the med. It really is all or nothing.
Like a bit of a thunderstorm, like that.
Everyone hold on tight. So we've got a military vessel over there making sure that we move further down. We're about to get a visit from the Coast Guard.
Buongiorno.
Okay, documentos.
Nice boat. Barca rapido.
They just put our passports into a net.
We had arrived in Sardinia in the early hours of the morning after a long passage from Tunisia and were intercepted by the Italian Coast Guard, who wanted to check out what we were up to. This area is a hotspot for human trafficking and refugee boats arriving from Africa, but after some questioning we got our passports back and were free to explore.
It's actually quite windy out in the bay, but not a breath of wind on land. Seems to be loads of van lifers here. But you can see why. Beautiful clear water, wonderful weather. Looks like a few windsurfers and wing foilers here as well. This man's trying to run us over. We've still got to do a bit of a story as to why we've got this fluorescent man on our boat.
So we had to escape the Niz, and luckily the Endeavour crew offered me an escape route out of the Niz, and here we are in lovely Sardinia.
Part of the Endeavour crew forevermore.
Here we are exploring Porto Pino on the southwestern coast of Sardinia. Going for a little explore, get some supplies. We heard there's a deli just half an hour walk from the beach. Still got Lily on board.
So lovely and warm.
She's a long-term crew member of Endeavour.
Can't leave.
She can't leave. We don't want her to leave. No. She's welcome forever, Endeavour.
I've been hooked by the lifestyle.
Yeah. She was on the helm for the first time yesterday and absolutely killed it. She's definitely a natural. Now we got Sam on board and it's just so fun.
Yeah, it's just making long passages so much easier.
Yeah.
And we only got one more of those to go.
Nothing around.
Is anything working?
With the shops closed, we returned back to the boat empty-handed and hungry. It's very disappointing after a long sail from Tunisia with empty fridges and no fish caught. Luckily, this would soon change.
We didn't know it at the time, with the weather seemingly reflecting our peaceful states of mind, but this sail would soon become a dangerous and challenging ordeal, taking us into a storm and rough seas that would almost claim the life of one of our crew members.
Look at him, look at him.
We must get off the chopper!
Oh my god, he's so happy, look at him. You're so fast! You're so fast! What's this?
Action camera.
Looking at the cats, looking at the cats. Excuse me, sir, you can't do yoga there. No stretching allowed.
So new plan is to go back to the boat. Lily and I are going to prep some meals for the next couple of days. We don't want to be prepping any food while we're under sail because it's a bit difficult and we get a bit seasick, don't we?
You happy with that plan, Lily?
All good.
You happy with that plan, Mr. Dog? Good morning. So we just lifted the anchor and we're about to start our 2-day passage to the Balearic Islands.
We've got another about 230 nautical mile sail. Just got the head sail out at the moment. We're going like 4.5 knots, just downwind. The boys are just putting the fishing lines out. We're hoping that we get some fishies on this sail. Hey, wanna come check on everything? I think there was a dolphin off their bow. Coming nice and close. Whoa! Oh my goodness!
As we rounded the headland, the wind picked up and sea state turned angry and uncomfortable and was building into a series of storms that could very well destroy or damage the boat if the right decisions weren't made at the right times.
As if on cue, we had a fish on both lines and struggled to keep the boat on course whilst reeling them in. By this point, we really needed some food on board, but this carelessness almost resulted in tragedy.
Go on, Mads. Absolutely smashing it. Ooh, that is huge. That's a male. Smashing it, Maddie. Go on, Mads.
Harry! I think we should just pull it up into
Okay.
Yeah. In the bucket.
Oh, fell overboard then, sorry. That's my bad.
Got it? Wash your hands.
Everyone alright?
Yeah.
We almost lost you now.
I almost fell in then. Let's go! Maddie's first fish ever.
Ever fish I've reeled in. This bad boy. Oh, what a fight it was.
So good.
So happy.
Reeled in my first ever fish and it was a big mahi-mahi. So happy. Pretty hectic conditions right now.
Right, we're encountering some weather that wasn't foreseen and we're thinking we might turn around and find shelter. This would be hard to beat in the night time. We wouldn't be able to see the waves and we're seeing a big old system ahead of us. So we're thinking it'll be the best idea to turn around and find some shelter. And that's the decision that the captain has made.
Yeah, we don't want to be unsafe and to forge ahead into the night time with the current conditions that weren't forecast. We've heard a bit of thunder ahead. It would be kind of crazy to keep going. So an uncomfortable 2 hours ahead, I think, but it's already uncomfortable. So I think that's the right call.
Good call.
Oh, this is so crazy. We've just turned into wind, come in on the head sail and it's very windy.
Everyone hold on to your butts.
Everyone hold on tight.
Whoa.
Starting to feel a little bit queasy just having this side-on swell. We should be on the western side of a little island off of Sardinia in about 2-3 hours. So get there and cook up the mahi-mahi and all will be well again.
Can't complain. Sail around the world, living the dream.
Bugsy, you doing all right, mate? We basically just went on a fishing trip. Great fun.
As Josh said before, people pay thousands for fishing trips like these.
Okay, now we've got a cargo ship on a potential collision course outside of our 2-mile radius here, but I'm sure they will alter their course and all will be well. The alarm's going off. 193-metre cargo ship going at 12 knots, so it should just go right in front of us. We're just keeping an eye on it.
Amilcar. This is a sailing vessel. Endeavour over.
A Tunisian boat is literally not that far away from us there. Josh is just, whoa.
Hold on.
Yee. Josh has just called in on the VHF Tunisian boats, eh? Can't avoid Tunisia. Very glad that we made the call to leave that storm over there. Sam's just spotted lightning and you can hear the thunder. How are you feeling, Lily Bean?
I'm excited for land. That was crazy.
Lily's doing really well. First sailing experience these past 3 weeks and she's absolutely smashed it. We're ready for land. And this little guy's ready for land, aren't you, Bugs? So that's what we would have gone straight into. This is Sardinia here, and we would have gone straight to those thunderstorms heading over to Majorca. So unpredictable in the Med. It's really is all or nothing. Position 2.
Whoa! You see that?
Bomber.
That was lightning. That's where we're running from. Yeah, that would have been a scary night. So
You would have been dreading your shift.
We are running from the weather.
So I'd rather be in a bit of a thunderstorm like that during the day.
It's your decision. I will do anything that the team wants to do. There we go. As well.
Oh!
Was it Cynthia? Cynthia.
Staying in a hotel. This wouldn't be a special. It's only special because it's hard work to get here.
We escaped the storm and now we're eating in the middle of an Italian cobblestone street.
I've been in Tunisia for too long thinking of this.
So glad we've come back this way.
Magnifico. Molto bene.
We found sanctuary in Calaforte, a town on the western coast of Sardinia. We didn't know how long we would need to seek shelter here as the thunderstorms would continue into the next day. We also had no idea at the time, but this decision to turn around could have saved all of our lives and the safety of the boat too.
A high altitude isolated depression struck eastern Spain just as we were aiming to arrive, bringing severe weather, torrential rainfall and flash floods. 224 people lost their lives and 13 remain missing to this day. We were more thankful than ever for the relative safety and shelter of the harbour.
This was our safe haven for the night. There was a massive thunderstorm coming over here. It was just thunder and lightning and rain everywhere. It seems hard to believe now. It's such a calm, beautiful morning. Just gonna go into town for some provisioning, and Josh needs to go to the boat shop.
Hi, always.
I love it here so much. Maybe I love it here so much because I just don't want to go back out to sea, and I'm a bit attached to land right now. First shop that we saw last night when we came for a walk, and Josh went straight in, of course, and got some fishing lures.
Good. So Madeline, tell us what you're thinking, what you're feeling.
I'm actually crying a little bit right now because I'm just so exhausted, and I'm just really anxious to go out again. It was just quite scary yesterday. And I'm really glad that Josh made the call to turn around. Having to go back and do it again, not knowing what the conditions might be once we're halfway through the passage is like just really nerve-wracking. It's not easy sailing around the world, and especially sailing in the Med at this time of year. You're constantly running from storms. It's just very anxiety-inducing. What have you got?
Panettone. It's only €4. Giant cake. Look.
Look at this.
There's more.
Oh,
so
look
cheap.
at this. Look at this fresh cheese. I think we've overdone it on the biscuits. Josh, we don't need a bottle of, what is that?
It's like Prosecco, but €3. Drink it to celebrate when we get into the Balearics.
We've got like so many packets of biscuits and like snacks. I think we've overdone it.
Oh, Madeline. Come on. Literally yesterday we were saying, okay, if there's one thing we need more of, it's immediate food with high sugar content when we're sailing.
Okay.
We're not an ingredient household, right? We're a ready food household.
Sam, do you want to give a little summary of what we've decided?
Yeah, well, pretty much the two projections that we've looked at have completely different ideas of what's going to happen over the next few days. We don't know what we're going to encounter. We don't want to be out there with 35 in our face and feeling like we made the wrong decision. I think it's a good idea to wait a little bit longer.
Today looks like a lovely day of sailing. It could be a beautiful sail over the next 2 days, but then what do we encounter on the end when we get into the Balearics? I think Sam's right. There's too much confusion in the weather models at the moment. This is a big passage as well. It's like the biggest chunk of the Med that we're crossing at the moment. So we want to make sure we do it right. Why can't we just be? Rather than trying to get somewhere. We'll be here rather than getting somewhere.
I'm not sure how I feel about it. We are sailing just at the wrong time of year. In this part of the Med, I am stressed that it's just going to be the same next week and we're just going to be stuck here.
I want to know what Mr. Pumpkin thinks. Mr. Pumpkin, you've made it this far. You avoided Halloween and didn't get the chop. And I know you had a bit of a rollabout yesterday.
Yeah, he's
suffered
had
a few injuries.
And there's a Bugsy hair.
Lily, thoughts?
I trust you guys in your opinion. I don't know. I don't have an educated opinion on this, but from all our decisions in the past when we've done that or we've changed our mind, it's always been right. So I think trust your gut.
Trust your gut.
Yeah.
Trust your gut.
I want to know what Mr. Bugsy has to say. Where is he? Is he outside, is he? Oi, we're having a family meeting. Hello, Mr. Dog. What do you think?
Bugsy just wants land. He doesn't care what we do.
Yeah.
You don't like the boat, do you? Should we get Catamaran instead?
Bit of a chill one today on Endeavour, and it's a really lovely sunny day, so we think we're going to go for a hike. And in the meantime, we've just been getting some jobs done on the boat. Me and Lily have just done some yoga, and Josh is just doing some fishing.
breaking a sweat.
Right, Maddie, what's going on?
Josh lost a peg yesterday and we love these pegs, they're our favourite. So I'm going to go down into the marina water and get it back.
You can just about see the peg. Go. Oh, I'd say Maddie was really outside her zone right now. Yoo! Nailed it in one.
Woo! My favourite peg.
Is that exciting, Bugsy? Is that exciting?
Oh,
Good job, baby.
thank
Well done.
you. I don't think
Yes.
I equalised properly.
No plastic pollution.
Right, let's go and see what we can find.
Yo!
Watching Maddie selflessly dive in after the beloved peg, Sam and I decided to go out for a spear to try and secure some dinner. The water just outside the harbour wall was incredibly murky, but there was plenty of life around, including a school of striped sea bream that swam by me here, sitting in around 6 metres. I passed up a few mullet and a school of small dentex that passed me, in the hopes of something more substantial, and although I didn't manage to film the shot, an aggressive amberjack swam right up to me and gave me his side profile. The Rob Allen tuna roller gun did the rest of the work.
Kill shot straight through the eye.
Massive, bro.
There was like two big rocks that created like a V.
Yeah.
So I just dived down between them.
Yeah.
And there was some really small green to my left I was looking at. Saw him out the corner of my eye. So I slowly had to move my gun around to the right and he was just lingering. Buongiorno. Mate, look at his mouth.
What have you got here, Joshy?
Oh, a nice little bit of fish for dinner.
Little bit.
Just went down to fishmongers and picked this one up.
Shot it through the eye and it came out the other side.
Well, he was looking at me funny.
Such a hunter. Go on, show us the fillets. Hold them both up. Oh! Here are the two big fillets that we're gonna eat tonight, I think. Fish and chips. So proud of you.
Thanks.
Keep following along to find out if we're able to complete our mission to reach Spain.
Well, who knows? We might be back in 12 hours.
We didn't get much help with the weather, so we just had to go for it.
Well done, team.
The strong wind didn't relent, and neither did the fish.
Big one, still going. Swordfish steaks for dinner. That is massive.